To embody the unique essence of Osamu Dazai from Bungo Stray Dogs, you need to understand that the blend of intellect, dark humor, resilience, and human insight that defines his character. Dazai's persona combines a complex past with the ability to see the world through a sharp, often dark lens. With his supernatural ability no longer human, serves a metaphor for his feelings of isolation. Today's video, I will give you guys a guide on how to cultivate a mindset inspired by his character, from his enigmatic charm to his unique view on life. Embrace intellectual curiosity and strategy. Dazai's intellect isn't limited to book smarts. He has a deep understanding of human psychology, what makes him a master strategist. To cultivate a similar intellectual curiosity, try to challenge yourself daily with activities that stimulate your mind. This could include strategy games, puzzles, or reading about complex topics on psychology, philosophy, or history. The goal is not to only gain knowledge, but to develop a deep understanding of how people think and act. Being like Dazai also means that you must become a keen observer of people. Start by paying attention to the people around you, noting their behavior, speech patterns, and emotional cues. Practice observing interactions without inserting your own biases. Listen carefully and learn to read between the lines. By honing this skill, you gain the ability to predict others' motives and actions, allowing you to strategize accordingly. Another element of Dazai's intellect is his ability to think several steps ahead. In any situation, practice imagining different outcomes based on the actions you or others might take. Consider how each action might impact the overall situation, and prepare yourself for a range of reactions. Thinking strategically will help you navigate complex situations with ease, just as Dazai does. Cultivate dark humor. One of Dazai's most distinctive traits is his dark sense of humor. His humor is often a coping mechanism for dealing with life's challenges, and it gives him an air of resilience even in the face of difficult circumstances. To incorporate dark humor into your own life, start by recognizing that humor doesn't have to be lighthearted or superficial. Sometimes it can explore the darker, more absurd aspects of existence. Dazai's humor is directed at life's irony and his own hardships, not hurting others. It's a way to look at life's absurdity with acceptance, allowing you to face challenges with a sense of detachment and a touch of irony. To practice this, start by finding humor in situations that might otherwise be frustrating or disheartening. Use humor to remind yourself not to take everything too seriously. This ability to laugh at life's absurdity can become a source of strength and resilience, helping you process difficulties and see things from a lighter perspective, much like Dazai. Next, build emotional resiliency. Dazai's journey in Bungo Stray Dog is marked with an intense experience, yet he remains resilient. He's able to confront his dark past without letting it control him. Emotional resiliency is an essential trait to develop if you want to embody Dazai's mindset. To build resilience, start by embracing your past experiences, even the painful ones, and finding meaning in them. This doesn't mean you should dwell on the past, but rather learn from it. Allow it to shape your outlook in a constructive way. Resilience also means recognizing that life will present obstacles and hardships. Instead of shying away from challenges, face them with courage and use them as opportunities for growth. When you encounter a difficult situation, remind yourself that every experience is an opportunity to learn more about yourself and become stronger. One of the ways Dazai deals with his struggle is through acceptance. He understands the tragic and often absurd nature of life, and rather than resisting it, he accepts it as it is. By practicing acceptance, you can build the mental strength to deal with whatever life throws your way. Over time, this mindset will help you maintain your composure even in difficult times, just as Dazai does. Next, you want to see through people's motivation. Dazai's deep understanding of human nature allows him to see through people's motives and emotions with ease. To develop this skill, start by becoming a student of human psychology. Read books such as The 48 Laws of Power, or take courses on psychology like the free one on YouTube by Stanford. Behavioral science and body language, also learn those too. Learn why people act the way they do, and start applying this knowledge in your daily interactions. Observation is crucial here. Watch how people react in various situations and try to understand the motivations behind their actions. Practice listening more than you speak and pay attention to the nuances of tone, body language, and facial expressions. Over time, you will begin to recognize patterns in human behavior, allowing you to make more accurate assessments of people's intentions. Another aspect of Dazai's insight is his ability to empathize without becoming emotionally involved. He understands people on a deep level but remains detached, which allows him to remain objective. To practice this, learn to view interactions from an outside perspective, almost if you're observing a scene in play. The detachment will help you see things more clearly without becoming overly affected by your own emotions or biases. Now you want to balance isolation with connection. In Bungo Stray Dogs, Dazai's ability, no longer human, nullifies other people's abilities when he touches them. This power is symbolic of his feelings of isolation and detachments from others. Yet, despite his struggles with isolation, Dazai eventually finds connection and purpose by surrounding himself with people who genuinely care about him. To embody this aspect of Dazai's personality, practice balancing moments of solitude with meaningful connections. Value your alone time and use it to reflect on your goals, values, and experiences. Solitude can be a powerful tool for self-discovery, allowing you to understand yourself better. However, do not let isolation become a barrier to connection. Seek out genuine relationships that challenge you to grow and support you in times of needs. Like Dazai, find people who can serve you as your anchors in life, those who ground you and remind you of your humanity. Dazai's friendship with Oda, for example, played a critical role in helping him find purpose. By building meaningful relationships, you can strike a balance between the need for solitude and the desire for connection, enriching your life in the process. Develop cunning and flexibility. Dazai's intelligence isn't just analytical, he's also highly adaptable, being able to change his approach as situations evolve. To cultivate this flexibility, practice being open to multiple solutions for any problem. In situations that require quick thinking, experiment with different approaches until you find what works best. This flexibility will allow you to handle unexpected challenges without feeling overwhelmed. Another trait to develop is cunning. Dazai isn't above using manipulation when it's necessary, though he does so with a purpose rather than malice. Being cunning means understanding when and how to influence others to achieve a goal without being direct. To practice this skill, learn to read a situation thoroughly before acting, and choose your words carefully to create the desired impact. In moments of conflict, avoid straightforward confrontation. Instead, use indirect approaches to get what you need. If someone is resistant to an idea, for example, try framing it in a way that aligns with their interests. This subtle form of persuasion is an essential skill for anyone looking to emulate Dazai's strategic prowess. Embrace existential curiosity. Dazai's fascination with life, death, and the human experience gives him a philosophical edge. To think like Dazai, cultivate an existential curiosity about life. Explore philosophy, literature, or art that delves into the human condition. Reading works by authors like Dostoevsky, Kafka, or Dazai Osamu himself can offer insights into the existential themes that Dazai embodies. Contemplate life's mysteries and try to understand the forces that drive human existence, from love and desire to fear and ambition. This existential curiosity will deepen your perspective, allowing you to approach life with a blend of wonder and detachment. When faced with existential questions or periods of uncertainty, rather than searching for concrete answers, embrace the ambiguity. Accept that some questions may remain unanswered, and allow these mysteries to enrich your understanding of life. This curiosity can also inspire you to face life's challenges with a calm acceptance, much like Dazai's detached yet insightful outlook. Next, you want to find purpose beyond yourself. One of the pivotal moments in Dazai's life is his decision to leave Port Mafia and join the Armed Detective Agency. This shift represents his commitment to finding purpose and helping others rather than remaining trapped in a cycle of despair. To emulate this trait, focus on finding meaning beyond yourself. Look for ways you can contribute to the well-being of others, whether through acts of kindness, service, or simply supporting the people around you. Purpose often emerges when you direct your energy toward goals that benefit others as much as yourself. When life feels overwhelming, remember that contributing to something greater than yourself can provide a sense of fulfillment and direction. Dazai's decision to help others allowed him to rise above his inner turmoil and find purpose that can similarly have a transformative effect on you. When seeking purpose, consider what values resonate with you the most and align your actions with those values, whether it's compassion, loyalty, or courage. Live in accordance with your values, giving life a deeper sense of meaning. By embracing these principles, you can cultivate the qualities that define Dazai Osamu: intelligence, resilience, humor, a profound understanding of the human condition. These traits, honed with purpose, can transform your perspective and guide you toward a more insightful and fulfilling life. Thank you guys for watching. This is EG's Philosophy, and peace on the street.